Brianna Hope,
Marie Hope,
Bridget Hope,
Bo Hawks,
Brittany Hope,
Terry Hope. Saving the performing arts. Music gives soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, a charm to sadness, and life to everything. Plato. We all have a special connection with the performing arts, even if we do not believe so. In some way, we all either like music, dancing, singing, etc., and or know someone who enjoys those things. It's in our everyday lives, and it's all around us, even in the smallest of occurrences. All around the world, people are struggling to retain performing arts programs. Why is this? Performing arts programs are constantly being cut of funding and care from administrations and schools. This is causing students to lose creativity and to have a lack of knowledge in certain categories in school. The solution to this issue is to not combine the arts with other classes, but to keep them separate and allow them to thrive. A world without music would be bland and boring, whereas one with music can be something very unique. Now that we know the basis of what I am talking about, let's look at the issue more in depth. Overall, the funding for performing arts is being cut continuously all around the world. Getting rid of the performing arts would cause a large loss of knowledge and ability of retaining knowledge in schools. According to James Catterall, the research community he represents has investigated a variety of effects that learning in music can have on a child's development. If funding is cut for programs like music, class, and so on, then children could miss out on some crucial learning. Also, the so-called Mozart effect, which is that learning for music at a young age affects the intelligence of a person. Catterall states, my additional work with Rauscher fine-tuned a widely publicized research finding that keyboard and vocal lessons in fact contribute to a measured intelligence in 6 to 7-year-olds. The evidence proved to actually improve the IQ skills of children and performance-related items such as math, science, and spatial measures. Taking funding away from schools will not only affect the knowledge ability of children, but will also impact the communication skills of children. If you take away the form of expression from children, you take away a special form of communication. These things are linked hand in hand, and for some children, the largest form of being social, cultural, and communicative is right within the performing arts. According to the article, Arts Education in Secondary Schools, Effects and Effectiveness, the case study showed that effects were increased knowledge of social and cultural issues, development of creativity and thinking skills, enhanced communication and expressive skills, and increased self-confidence, self-esteem, and teamwork skills. Now that we understand the problem and what we could lose due to taking the arts out, let's take a look at a solution for the problem. The solution is simply not taking the performing arts programs out of the schools and not combining them into other categories with classes such as humanities. Not taking them out of the schools will allow the programs to thrive and will let the students retain their creativity as well as allow others to get in touch with their creative side. Music, singing, dancing, etc. are not the same as painting arts and other humanities courses. By trying to lump all of it together, one will lose the amount of experience you gain from actually participating in the activity to its fullest. In the Huffington Post, there is an article about a girl named Cashel. She was in 3rd grade and her school didn't have a performing arts program. Cashel struggled for so long on expressing herself in her low-performing school until her new principal invested in an arts program. This program changed her life and the lives of many other students. The program used to help her school is called the Turnaround Arts Program. It is used for low-performing schools. However, if we take such a small model of improvement and implement it on a large scale, then we can stop the negative effects of budget cuts to the arts and continually progress forward in efforts to retain such a unique experience for all. All children should be required to take at least one semester of some form of performing arts. This will teach the students to respect the arts, as well as encourage them to try new things. They never know if they may find a new hobby that they would enjoy. Overall, it is said that students that participate in the performing arts are better at multitasking. Therefore, even if a child doesn't find a new liking for something, they will at least acquire some form of knowledge ranging from teamwork to multitasking abilities. The possibilities are endless. You see, the problem is an issue that could have a huge impact, but the solution to fixing the issue doesn't have to be so complicated. Let's take a moment and think about the effects of this. Let's all take a moment and think about what the world would be with or without the performing arts. First, let's imagine a world without the performing arts. A world without performing arts would be one of blandness and boring anticlimactic happenings. A world without the arts would entail no expression of song, dance, or poems. Imagine trying to explain a noise to someone or recreate a situation that occurred. No one would have any clue how to do these things or convey them properly. Can you imagine living day to day without noise from a TV or a radio? All of those things in life are a form of performing arts that were learned by someone to enable them to perform them for our likings. But without the arts, these everyday occurrences wouldn't even be possible. Now let's do the opposite and imagine a world where the arts are encouraged and thrive, and people are allowed to decide what they want to be a part of, and the fact that these arts may have an impact on their lives. Children in lower income families are able to find something to make themselves out of and that they enjoy to do. Overall productivity of people is higher than that of a world with no music. In the end, music makes people move, get up and dance, smile, and an abundance of other adjectives that would take forever to write or say. Of course, it is of no surprise that most people would admit that they couldn't live without music in their lives. This in itself wraps everything up. To conclude, the performing arts are a unique way for everyone and anyone who wishes to find something that they enjoy in it and let them become a passion that can grow into an amazing thing that they can share with all the world. By getting rid of the idea of eliminating the arts and making a way to keep them, the world will retain its unique possibilities of life through options and creativity. In closing, we all need to come together and stand up for the next generation's opportunities to experience the amazing things that the arts have to offer, just as our elders did when we were all younger. The time it takes people to learn the arts is short in comparison, but the impact will last a lifetime.
Brittany Hope.
Vienna Hope.
Marie Hope.
Bridget Hope.
Bo Hawks.
And Terry Hope.